Welcome back to Chef Allie's Farm Fresh Kitchen. I'm Chef Allie along with my partner in crime, Karen Hansen, the Hy-Vee dietitian.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Glad to
to
be
have
here.
you.
Yes.
And we are going to show you some tips for cutting vegetables. These are our aromatics, and these are very important because these provide the foundation of any dish that you're cooking.
Right.
So while I'm showing you how to do this, Karen is going to give you some health and wellness tips.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
So here's our bell pepper, and I like to look for a bell pepper that is more, how should I say that, straight on the sides. You know the ones that you grow in the summertime and the sides are kind of sunken in? Steer clear of those. Look for the short, fat, squatty guys.
Much easier to cut.
Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay him on his side, and we're going to cut off the top and the bottom. All right. And then we'll turn our knife. I'm going to cut that again just to get a little bit more off of there. We're going to turn our knife so that the sharp side is out, and we'll make a little incision right there, whoops, in our bell pepper just to make an opening, okay? And then we'll bring the sharp side into our bell pepper, and we'll come around, and what we want to do is try to cut this membrane and seeds kind of all in one piece so that we can remove that. And then when you open this up, if you look, you might have to go back and trim just a little bit, or if there are some seeds that are maybe stuck to that, just pick up your bell pepper, tap it on your board, and those will just fall off.
That's perfect. So many people say, I don't do that recipe because it takes so much time,
Too much time.
to do all this chopping, and you've just shown us how you did that in less than 15 seconds.
Well, and you know what? When you're in the kitchen, you know, we're always talking about how important it is to have just a few really good tools. You don't have to have all the gadgets as much as we like gadgets. If you have a good sharp chef knife and a wooden cutting board to support that, you've got two of the top three tools that you got to have. So back to our bell pepper, what I like to do at this point is I usually just cut it into thirds, and I know you do this with your bell peppers.
Absolutely. Red, yellow, green, doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
They all cut the same.
Right, so cut it into thirds and then stack those up one on top of the other. Notice that the shiny side is down, and I'm actually going to be cutting into the flesh to cut it into my strips. All right, and then at this point, if you were going to put these onto a vegetable platter, you're good to go. But the
or you
other,
can do a little baggie for a snack.
for a snack,
Put a little hummus
Right.
with it. Great protein, carbohydrates.
snack on the go.
Exactly.
Yep, there you go. Or what you can do is then turn these, if you need to dice it or chop it to go into your, let's say, your soup or stir fry, whatever it is you're cooking. You can grab these with one hand and then just cut down through that entire pile all at one time. And as we're cutting, you know, there's kind of two methods.